What began as a quiet afternoon walk instantly turned into a fight for survival. Navy SEAL Logan Lopez, currently on forced leave, was moving through the damp streets of Seattle with his retired German Shepherd, Titan, when instinct told him something was wrong. The sky hung low and gray, the air thick with moisture and the familiar scent of rain-soaked concrete. Logan's body might have been on break, but his mind never was. Years of combat had trained him to notice shifts most people ignored. Titan sensed it first. The dog's posture stiffened, his ears locking forward. Logan followed his gaze and spotted a woman running toward them. She wasn't jogging, she was escaping. Her heels slapped the pavement as panic drove her forward, her professional clothes torn by desperation. Behind her moved three men in dark suits, calm and calculated, cutting through the crowd with military precision. Logan didn't hesitate. As the woman reached him, he pulled her into the shadows of a narrow alley, dragging her behind stacked dumpsters just seconds before the men reached the entrance. He covered her mouth to silence her fear and whispered firm instructions. Titan positioned himself like a living wall, silent but lethal. The pursuers paused. One stepped into the alley, hands slipping inside his jacket, the outline of a suppressed weapon visible. Logan calculated fast. Unarmed, limited space, civilians nearby. Then fate intervened. A police siren screamed nearby, lights flashing across wet brick. The men aborted immediately, retreating without panic, disappearing back into the crowd. Only then did Logan release his grip. The woman collapsed against the wall, shaking as the adrenaline drained away. She didn't know his name yet, but she knew one thing: she would be dead without him. Logan led her through winding streets to a hidden warehouse near the docks, a place he used to restore an old sailboat. Inside, the air smelled of salt, wood, and oil. Titan took guard by the door. Logan treated the woman's injured leg with calm efficiency, earning her cautious trust. Before she could explain who she was, a television flickered on. Breaking news filled the screen. The woman's face appeared under bold headlines accusing her of stealing classified defense technology. Standing at a podium was a polished billionaire, Marcus Sterling, calling her unstable and dangerous. The woman whispered the truth through tears. Her name was Olivia Vance. And Marcus Sterling wasn't just her boss. He was her fiancé. The weight of betrayal crushed Olivia as the broadcast continued. Marcus Sterling played the role of the concerned partner perfectly, claiming she was paranoid and unstable. But Olivia knew the truth, and now Logan did too. She wasn't a criminal. She was a software engineer who had uncovered something far worse than corruption. She explained everything. While reviewing a classified weapons project, Olivia discovered a hidden backdoor in the targeting system, one that could bypass friend or foe protections. It meant Allied soldiers could be targeted by their own technology. When she confronted Marcus, he didn't deny it. He admitted he was selling the system to foreign buyers for billions. Logan understood instantly. This wasn't corporate greed. It was treason. Olivia had stolen proof, source code and transaction logs, encrypted and hidden in a subway locker. Logan knew they couldn't involve local authorities. Sterling's influence ran too deep. Their only option was to retrieve the drive and disappear into military jurisdiction. But time ran out. Olivia's phone reactivated itself, remotely triggered. Seconds later, Titan growled. An armored SUV smashed through the warehouse door, mercenaries flooding inside. Logan moved without hesitation, plunging the building into darkness. Titan attacked with brutal precision while Logan neutralized the gunman using pure close-quarters combat. They escaped into the rain, sprinting through the docks as bullets chased them. At the subway station, they retrieved the hidden drive, but were ambushed again. Logan used chaos and Titan's ferocity to create an opening, forcing Olivia toward a freight train roaring past the tracks. As they ran, a sniper fired. Logan was hit in the shoulder, nearly collapsing. Still, he pushed forward, lifting Titan onto the train before pulling himself aboard at the last second. Blood soaked his jacket, but they were alive. They jumped from the train miles away, hiding inside an abandoned building. Olivia became the caretaker now. With shaking hands, she removed the bullet, stitched the wound, and kept Logan alive through the night as fever took him. As he drifted in and out of consciousness, Logan muttered battlefield memories, orders, evacuations, sacrifices. Olivia saw who he truly was, a man built to protect even at the cost of himself. By morning, Logan survived. But decrypting the drive revealed one final problem. The data could only be unlocked using Sterling's own server systems. Which meant one thing. They had to walk straight into Sterling Tower. Sterling Tower glowed over Seattle like a monument to power. Inside, the Aegis launch gala was in full swing, politicians, investors, and military officials celebrating Marcus Sterling's latest defense innovation. Logan and Olivia entered disguised as elite guests. Logan wore a tuxedo over fresh bandages. Olivia transformed into elegance and resolve. Titan stayed behind, waiting as their last resort. Their plan was simple and dangerous. Logan would distract security. Olivia would reach the server floor and decrypt the data live. Once exposed, Sterling's empire would collapse under its own lies. Security was tight, but Olivia predicted the adjustments made for public events. She slipped into a private elevator just as facial recognition flagged her identity. Guards converged. Logan created chaos. He overturned a waiter's tray, shattering glass and drawing every eye in the room. Guests screamed. Guards hesitated. That moment was enough. The elevator doors closed. On the 40th floor, Olivia reached the server core and began the upload. Marcus arrived, calm and armed. He mocked her morality, justifying betrayal as necessary sacrifice. But Olivia triggered the building-wide announcement system. His confession echoed through every speaker in the tower. Below, guests listened in horror as Sterling admitted selling out American soldiers. Marcus raised his gun. Before he could fire, the skylight exploded. Logan descended through the ventilation system, crashing between them. Wounded but relentless, he disarmed Marcus and fought him hand-to-hand until strength failed. Then Titan arrived. The dog launched himself into Marcus, pinning him to the floor, jaws inches from his throat. Logan regained his feet as Olivia completed the upload. The truth was out. Sirens filled the night as federal agents stormed the building. Marcus Sterling was arrested in front of cameras, exposed and defeated. Logan faded into the shadows, refusing praise. He was never there for recognition, only for the mission. Justice moved fast after Sterling's arrest. The media storm consumed the city, but Logan avoided the spotlight, slipping away with Titan as quietly as he arrived. Olivia tried to stop him, thanking him, not as a hero but as the man who gave her life back. A week later, under clear Seattle skies, Logan prepared to return to duty at the marina. His sailboat was repaired. His wounds were healing. Titan waited patiently at his side. Olivia arrived, no longer broken or afraid. She had cut her hair, changed her path, and accepted a role helping the government repair the damage Sterling caused. She wasn't a victim anymore. She was a fighter. They didn't promise forever. They didn't need to. They understood each other. As Logan sailed away, Olivia stood watching, stronger than before. The city was safer. The truth had won. And somewhere beyond the horizon, the Protector moved on, ready for the next fight.